week. This is the little hors d'oeuvre before the main course. Dirk van Duijvenbode, 3 times a finalist on the European Tour, and one of them was here. He had 36 points to beat Gerwyn Price 8-6 in the final. He missed inside on the double 18. He did not go for double 9. He went for the big 2. He sacrificed the dart to get a go at double 8. He missed it. Gerwyn Price took out a ton plus finish to save his skin, and then he won the last leg decider. That is as close as Dirk van Duijvenbode has got to winning a European Tour event. Dobey, a finalist himself, a long while ago. He's walked into some big displays, but he knows that the European Tour is a glaring omission on his CV. He is a major champion, a man who's gone deep in several of the biggest events in the world. But both of these guys are quite capable of winning their maiden European Tour title. They're capable of doing it this weekend. Dan McCarthy alongside me to see which one goes through to the final day to preserve that chance.
Well, if this game lives up to its potential, the 180 column could be off the charts by the end. But, as you alluded to, Dan, I think it's fair to say that these are two of the big Euro Tour underachievers, particularly in the case of Dobey, who's only ever reached one final. That was back in 2019 when the Euro Tour used to go to Denmark.
60.
There have been a few good weekends for him this year, but he's still yet to crack the formula, and that's strange for someone who wins floor titles as often as he does.
Yeah, and look, semi-finalist in Poland this year, quarter-finalist in Belgium, reached the final day a number of times, but for a player of Dobey's ability, you feel it's not enough. He should be winning things. Wins things on the floor all the time.
$140.
These two very familiar with one another. 17 meetings. Dobey just about leaves the head-to-head record, but there have been some eye-catching meetups.
Hildesheim last year was mad.
117 from Dirk.
That was the highest average seen on the Euro Tour for 7 years, and the 3rd highest ever. It's made life a little awkward there, Dobey. Too awkward, as it turns out.
92. Dirk, you require 101.
Double top.
Game
it's a different route, but works out for Dirk. 101 check out to break the throw early on.
Second leg, Dirk to throw first. Game on.
Always interested in Dirk's decision making and board management. I don't know. I wasn't expecting him to go that route.
60.
I mean, if he'd got a single 17, it's 84, so what, treble 20, double 12? He's not a big fan of double 12, but he, treble 16, double 18, he likes double 18.
100.
Wow, look at that. Now, Dobey, I mean, it's a lovely tattoo. Lovely tattoo there to show your dedication to a sportsman you admire. Dobey has got some tattoos of his own. Bruno Guimaraes is one of them. Don't know, don't know if that's getting removed.
60.
I'm really glad you mentioned that. That's fantastic.
It is good, isn't it? Lovely tattoo as well.
I knew he's got Shearer on his leg, hasn't he?
I think he has got Shearer, but he has got Bruno. But I don't know. Maybe Dan Burn would be going over the top of it.
132.
Dirk having a very pedestrian by his standards, 107 here.
125. Dirk, you require 40.
Double 10. Double 5.
30. Tris, you require 170.
He's invited Dobey back to the board, an opportunity he probably didn't expect. Needs treble 19. And finds it. That's a lovely dart. Double top to break straight back.
77.
Flies over the top.
Dirk, you require 10.
Back comes Dirk.
Game
And extends his lead.
Dirk van Duijvenbode, third leg Christopher first.
Winner of this one faces the winner of our next game, by the way. That's between Bradley Brooks and Wessel Nijman. Nijman, the only player who has won more than one European Tour title so far this year.
96.
And he's doing what Dirk was threatening to do back when he nearly won this title. He'd won a whole load he'd won 3 tour events in the first sort of 10.
93.
He had very nearly won this. He made another Euro Tour final where he was only beaten in the last leg decider. It looked like he was going to pick up, you know, 6, 7 titles,
58.
maybe even more. Playing some of the best darts out of anybody in the world. All of a sudden, gets injured on his walk-on. Things fall apart. Within a year, it looks like his career might be over. But he has rebuilt.
180.
Yeah, he has had to come back from the brink. There was even a time last year where he was having to go to qualifiers for Euro Tours.
140. Chris, you acquire.
But he's picked up the odd result, gets to finals. He isn't getting over the winning line in these finals. That's the next step. We, of course, know that
55.
Dirk is massively capable.
Dobey may only get 1 dart at the bullseye when he returns. Dirk's got to give himself an out. And he's not giving himself a particularly good one.
Chris, you acquire 90.
It's an awkward second dart.
Game
It's a
on the
wonderful
third
adjustment,
leg.
though.
Chris Dobey.
That's a cracker from Chris
Fourth leg,
Dobey.
third to third first.
Yeah, really well done. Felt like it might have been a bit tentative, that first attempt at double 15, not wanting to miss inside, but superb second dart.
57. $85. $100.
So you're always safe just getting a dartboard rather than a sports person, because the dartboard isn't going to get a transfer to one of your big rivals.
Some lovely body art on show today.
$100.
I think my favourite darts tattoo belongs to Michele Torretta, who loves tops so much, he's got tops tattooed on him.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
92.
Just that segment.
$57. Dirk, you acquire 112. $60. Chris, you acquire 134.
Not what he wanted, but this is a big ask. 2 tops.
There's one of them.
94.
my word. So close, Chris Dobey.
It looked so alluring, but he couldn't find it. Dirk is purposely leaving tops.
42.
Working for him.
Chris, you acquire 40.
Well, this for a level game.
Game on the 4th leg. Chris Dobey. 5th leg, Christopher first. $140.
Too often the first start isn't there for
57.
Dirk, because we know that he is one of the best followers of a perfect treble 20. Almost looked automatic.
44.
Yeah, I mean, you've got 2 of the biggest 180s in the game here, and yet we've only had 1 in the first 4 legs between them. You think back to some of Dobey's amazing runs at Ali Pali. And the 180s.
What?
Incredible. That's Dirk's first. And once he gets his range. Oh, hello.
140.
Once he gets his range.
180.
Yeah, once he does get his range, it takes a lot to knock him off his stride.
99.
It's good when they do that thing that you sort of
84.
expect them to do, and then they do it. Got the
54.
line right. And see the frustration because
requires
Dobey has kept
78.
close enough. He's got a chance.
Double top, has to move across.
58.
Can't adjust accordingly.
Dirk, you require 30.
Straight at it or something different?
Gains
Straight at
on
it.
the fifth leg.
He's back in the lead.
Dirk van Duijvenbode. Sixth leg, Dirk to throw first. Game on.
Less than a point between them in the averages, both going at 33% on the doubles. The 180s are starting to flow.
82. $180. $51. $100.
Well, there's going to be a lot of high fives as Dirk keeps going on at this rate.
Well, we only had one 180 in the first 4 legs of this. We have had 4 in the last leg and a half. Could do with another here. Yeah, well, just hit another one. Has to settle for the ton 40, leaves single to double.
128.
Might actually be better for him that he hit the 140 because there's a little bit more wriggle room on 48.
92.
I'm interested to see what double he leaves. Does he go to tops again?
Dirk, you require 48.
No, he does not. A bit more standard.
Gains
Double
on
eight
the
is there, and
sixth
listen to
leg.
that from Dirk van
Dirk van
Duijvenbode.
Duijvenbode.
He was 2-0 up in this game, was pegged
Seventh
back
leg,
immediately,
Christopher first.
but he's
Game on.
established that 2-leg lead once more.
$44.
Dobey's not really had a happy time of things on the Euro Tour in recent months. Just the one win since the European Darts Grand Prix in Sindelfingen, and that was against Tyler Thorpe in Bratislava last time. In fairness, he has ran into some really good performances in those defeats.
140.
Couple to Kim Huybrechts, who averaged 104 and 98. Gelwin Price, 106. Białecki, 98. Not like he's losing to mugs or players that haven't played well.
Yeah, and that will be frustrating,
140.
but Chris Dobey is also good enough to be dishing out those sorts of performances himself. I mean, look, he's averaging
57.
98, 97 here. He's been pretty good. Dirk has just been a little bit better in little moments.
136.
And it's a potential 4-visit leg and a breaker throw coming in here. He'd be thrown for a 6-2 win if
123.
he can tidy up this 91.
Dirk, you require 91.
The way
51,
Dirk's mind worked, I was almost half expecting him to go double
137.
17 tops.
I think he would have considered it if Dobey were closer. But in the end, the 137 was just a bit too much. He set it up very
105.
nicely, but Dirk van Duijvenbode
Dirk, you require
tops
40.
for the break and a 5-2 lead, and to get a real iron grip on this contest. Slight change of angle.
Games from the 7th leg.
Help him find his way into the target bed.
Dirk van Duijvenbode.
5-2, and Dirk van Duijvenbode needs one more leg.
8th leg, Dirk to throw first.
Nothing in the averages, but Van
Game
Duijvenbode has
on.
had more than twice the number of darts at double. He's crafted more opportunities.
'54.
Really a story for Dobey, unless he can find 4 straight
57.
legs. Not easy against the guy who's averaging the same as you.
'96. $140. $89. $96.
Bring the 18s in. But he can't get a
56.
treble that would have got him within finishing range. Dobey, chance here. Set it up. Give him a break opportunity. Then he'd be throwing to make it 5-4.
58.
Could be life in this game, but that's not enough for Dobey.
Golden chance not taken up, and Dirk now a heavy favourite for this leg.
140. Chris, you require 150.
He missed the double for the 117.
96.
He nearly took out the 134 on
Dirk,
2
you
tops. He
require
attempted the
66.
137. The last leg that didn't work. The 150 is not there. You feel like one of those kind of had to go. Well, he's going to have to rely on Dirk missing. Match dart.
46. Chris, you require 54.
Has to take this. Double 10. Dobey's
44.
race might be run.
Dirk, you require 20.
Dirk wants the same target. Eyes up double 10. Steely determination. And Van Duijvenbode hits it to inflict